We have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more. Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Summit City Sports on the multiple platforms that we have. We are in week, let me grab my sheet here, week number 6 of the Fort Wayne Area High School Hockey Association. Our opening matchup is going to be the Fort Wayne Vipers, and they're going to take on the Carroll Chargers. Now, here's a bit of a difference, though. The Vipers have played one less game than the Chargers due to one of their previous games being canceled. So we're going to have to look for a makeup game there with the Vipers and Leo, as both teams are a game behind Homestead and Carroll. So the Vipers come in tonight, 4 games played, 3 wins and 1 loss. They are in second place, but they're tied for first with Homestead. But due to the tiebreaker being goals for, that puts them in second place with 9 goals for, as Homestead has 16. The Carroll Chargers are in third place, 5 games played, 2 wins, 3 losses, for 4 points. So it'll be interesting to see if Carroll can get the win here. That will put them in a tie with the Vipers, in which they would have the tiebreaker with 15 goals for. They are the second highest scoring team in the league right now with 15. Homestead has 16. However, they score quite a bit, but they give up a lot of goals too, as they have the most goals against for the Carroll Chargers at 17. Highlights from last Wednesday: Chris Wallen picked up a hat trick. Simon Leininger had 3 points, a goal and 2 assists, and Nolan Blakely picked up 2 goals in the 7-1 victory over Leo. Upcoming events is Cancer Night, January 27th of 2021, as everybody's hoping for a much better year than what they've seen with 2020. With me right now, my cameraman for the first game, Joe Hacker.
Yep, what's going on? Another great night of hockey on the slate tonight.
Normally you're with me on the headset, but with high school basketball being picking up steam a little bit, spreading our personnel out here at Summit City Sports a little bit, so now you're hopping on the camera for the first game at least.
Yeah, hopefully our usual camera guy can make it over here for the second game, which is currently the plan, but things change, but switching it up a little bit, so why not?
Yeah, so at least for the first game, I'll be flying solo like I used to do. Take a look here at the Team Indiana players for 20 and 21. For the U18 group, Zachary Juarez picks up the honors for Team Indiana. And the Team Indiana and the U16 will go to Gavin Elkins. So both the Homestead players, it looks like, have picked up those honors for Team Indiana. Take a look at the top 3 in scoring here. Actually, we'll go ahead and do the top 5 since there's a lot of ties. PJ Eisenbarger and Simon Leininger are tied for first place. Eisenbarger has 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points, and Simon Leininger has 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points. Jared McKinley and Chris Wallum are tied for second place with 5 points. Jared McKinley has 2 goals, 3 assists, while Chris Wallum has 4 goals and 1 assist. And then it looks like it's a 4-way tie for the 5th spot between Trevor McKinnon, Matt Jeanette, Zachary Juarez, and Nolan Blakely. McKinnon has 3 goals, 1 assist. Matt Jeanette has 1 goal, 3 assists. Juarez and Blakely are also with Trevor McKinnon on 3 goals, 1 assist. Take a look here at our goaltending leaders, top 3 goaltenders. And it's pretty much the Vipers leading the way. Michael Hall has 1 win on the season, 20 saves, 1.0 goals against average, a .952 save percentage. And then Steven Yeiser's in second place, 2 wins on the year, 51 saves, a 1.33 goals against average, and a .927 save percentage. And then Lane Copeland takes up the number 3 spot, 90 saves on the season, 3 wins, 1.81 GAA, and a .909 save percentage. Take a look here at the scoring leaders for both teams. Looks like leading the way for the Carroll Chargers. Bit of our players to watch for the night's games. Simon Leininger is the top scorer for the Carroll Chargers with 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points. Now, if we're talking goal production-wise, Simon Leininger is tied with Chris Wallum for 4 goals. But in terms of overall points, Leininger holds the advantage there by 1. And then leading the way for the Vipers here is going to be, looks like, well, points are pretty much spread out for the Vipers. Jared McKinley looks like he's going to be the top scorer here with 5 points, 2 goals, 3 assists. So we got roughly 3 minutes left on the clock here as teams are with warm-ups. Vipers with their personnel, Carroll with theirs. We're going to take a quick break here on Summit City Sports, and we'll have the national anthem and everything when we come back. Coming out of the timeout, we got about 1:30 left in warm-ups. We'll go ahead and talk about last week's games real quick. The opening matchup had us seeing the Carroll Chargers and the Leo Lions, where Carroll picked up a 7-1 victory over Leo. Then it was a very, very closely fought game between Homestead and the Vipers. And it was a 1-0 victory for Homestead.
Yeah, that one was as tight as it gets. A lot of great defensive play on both sides, limiting scoring chances, and the goaltenders really shining in that game. Both of them, I believe, were the backup goalies for that game as well. I think it was Michael Hall in that, at least for the Vipers. I could be mistaken on that one. But yeah, Lane Copeland, a really good game, obviously with the shutout for Homestead. And that was a big win for them to get them up there in first place right now. And those teams are going to rematch here actually on Saturday night at 5:30. So looking forward to that one. And, that's going to be a battle between those two teams all year.
Yeah, definitely Homestead and the Vipers are pretty much the top teams in the league right now. Carroll is more or less starting to find their identity a little bit after a bit of a retooling phase. The Lions, on the other hand, are still in the middle of a rebuild rather than a retool.
Yeah, Carroll, I think they're in a really good spot for their program right now. I think they have a good mix of some older guys this year that are going to be graduating and some younger players. I would put them probably a tier below the Vipers and Homestead, but in a tier above the Lions. Like you said, Leo more of kind of a rebuilding phase. They're going through a little bit of a tough stretch right now, and they're going to be losing more players this year to graduation. So a tough situation for them, but they also have some good young players that are going to hopefully step up as we get further into the season. I mean, we've already seen Leo upset Homestead earlier in the season, so they definitely have that capability. They've played every team close, I think, so definitely not by any means a free win. So, I'm looking forward to seeing their growth throughout the remainder of this year.
So obviously with the, take a look here, obviously we're going to mention the coaching staff here for the Vipers. Head coach Stephen Yackley, assistant coaches Kaylee Schrock, John Solway, Hayden Scott, and Connor McKinnon. Definitely leading the charge there for the Vipers. Head coach Jerry Moss, I've heard, has in quarantine right now, so stepping in Interim head coach Jake Dess, 1-0 on the year.
Probably the best coach in the league. I mean, just going off of win percentage.
Mike Bell, Todd Mulholland, and Eric Watson, assistant coaches for the Carroll Chargers. They're doing a very good job with directing the program, as we mentioned earlier. As we get set here for the anthem. And so we're getting set here. We'll take a look at the starting goaltenders. Going first for the Carroll Chargers. Looks like they're going to go with Jared Reinhold for tonight's matchup. Coming into the night with 92 saves, 1 win on the season, 3.89 goals against average, and a .911 save percentage. Take a look here on your screen now. The starting goaltender for the Vipers, number 98, Steven Yeiser. 3 games played, 2 wins on the year, 51 saves, 133 goals against average, and a .927 save percentage. On ice officials assigned by USA Hockey. Looks like we're going to have Kleinschmidt and Salkeld on the lines, and the guy with the orange armbands, Mr. Clark, is going to be there. As we get set for the opening puck drop here between the Carroll Chargers and the Vipers. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, as always, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. That is 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll hear more from our sponsors during the intermission. But for right now, it is puck drop time between the Vipers and the Chargers, and the face-off will go to the Vipers, won by Ormsby. That one shot into the zone, down around behind the net. That's going to be stopped by Reinhold. It's going to be along the near side, and that's kept alive at the point by Ridge. Back into the neutral zone. Ridge has an out in his defensive end. Goes for a bank pass off the boards up to Reasoner, but he's met there briefly by Fiedler. Here's Reasoner's shot. That one's blocked in front. It's rolling towards the net. Now behind, there's a short side shot, and that one stopped by Reinhold. The shot coming from Kyler Smith. Face off inside the Carroll zone. Looks like they're going to put it to the left, far side of the goaltender, Reinhold. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in here across SummitCitySports.com, Facebook and Twitter feeds. As we mentioned before, our YouTube isn't quite there right now due to high school basketball being going on at the same time as high school hockey. As we have the puck in the neutral zone, picked up by McKinley. Now to McKinnon. There's a backhand. That one stopped and covered by Reinhold. As it looks like McKinley and McKinnon are going to be paired with Ian Scott tonight. at least to start off the night. So 2/3 of the Mick line out there right now. Face-off one, tied up there. It's in the feet and finally gathered in by McKinley, but it's stolen by the Chargers and it's put into the neutral zone. McKinley looking to McKinnon. Trevor McKinnon hits the brakes around the hash marks on the far side boards and is backhanded down to Ian Scott in the corner. Pressured there by Klein and sent out to the point, but is kept alive and intercepted by McKinnon, who sends it down low to the near side boards. Gathered in by Clanky. Stolen by McKinley. Out to the point. DeGroota's shot. Pad saved by Reinhold. Rebound. Scores! McKinley gets the goal, and it's 1-0 Vipers. This one coming at 13-31. McKinley with the goal. We'll see who gets the assists. Face-offs won by the Vipers. Here's DeGroot. Down low. DeGroot and Ian Scott with the assist on the goal, as that one is shot into the Carroll bench. The coaching staff had to duck for cover, as we have 13:20 left in the first. Face-off in the Carroll end. And the Vipers up 1-0. Face-off won by Wallum. However, it takes a bounce off the linesman's skate. It goes towards the point, and that one is covered by Reinhold as the puck was shot off the backboard and started rolling towards his crease. Going to drop the puck right where they did. As Wallum's there against, looks like that was Gross, and the face-off's won by the Chargers. Near side boards. That one's going to be picked up by the Chargers. 2-on-1 if they can get going. Here's a shot by Wallum, and a save made by Yeiser. Demiri can't keep that one in. It's poked out by Kosh. As he's bumped there. Now the Spear in the high slot. There's a shot and a save made by Reinhold. Once again, I thank Mr. Kosh, Darcy's dad, Jim, I believe that was last week, with the pronunciation for Darcy's name. Once again, thank you. If I ever mess up a name, don't hesitate to leave its pronunciation in the comments section on Facebook, as I'm able to view that as we go along here in the events. Sent up ice. Blakely had it in his feet. It's going to be gathered in by the Vipers. However, that pass is intercepted by Nick Tigner, and it's off the boards down into the Viper end. Simon Leininger with it in the near side corner. Trying to come away with it. Cannot. It's going to be knocked away by the Vipers, and here is Riesener. He gets pressured by Burge, picked up by Backstrom. Backstrom trying to get it further down in the zone, but he's met by a Charger defenseman, and it's going to be gathered in by Simon Leininger. Leininger into the zone. Good toe move off the post. And it's going to be gathered in by Riesener. Blakely sends it back down low. Yeiser leaves it for number 2, Keaton Rice. He goes up the ice along the near boards looking for Riesener. He's pressured by 2 Chargers. Looks like Leininger will have it off his skate into the neutral zone. And that one goes for an icing. .11:31 left here in the first period. 1-0 in favor of the Vipers off a goal from McKinley. And the face-offs inside the Viper zone. Face-off won by Ringenberg as it's near side in the neutral zone. Picked up there by Smith. Backstrom's tied up with number 28, Hunter Drinkall. as Drinko had it in the neutral zone, lost it off his skates. It's going to be picked up by the Vipers and stolen by the Chargers, and now it's in the Vipers' defensive end. Played now by Carter Knoblau. That one's wrapped around the boards, going far side for Smith to play. Fans on the pass, and it's going to be grabbed by Drexler. Drexler along the near side corner. Center feed to Ringenberg, goes wide of the mark, and it's going to be picked up by Ormsby. Ormsby gets around the defense, but however, a good recovery by Klinke. Gets it into the neutral zone. Ridge off the boards. Gets it inside the Carroll zone for Klein to play. Klinke with it. His pass knocked away by McKinley, and it's rolling towards the blue line and out of the zone. Sent back in by the Vipers. McKinley bumped off by Devin Perry. Looking up ice for Wallum. He backhands it towards the scorer's table. It's going to be grabbed once again by Wallum. Delayed offsides for the Chargers. DeGroot has it around the Tech logo to Ian Sky. Here's McKinley into the zone. Looking for McKinnon. Back to Scott. Shot. Save made by Reinhold. Initial pass looking for McKinnon was blocked as the eventual loose puck found its way onto Ian Scott's stick as he made a nice shot from about the high slot. Equally strong save by Reinhold. Face off won by McKinley as he pushed it towards the near side corner. A few players meet up there as it's going to be gathered in now by Devin Perry as he got a pass from Phillips. Perry to Fiedler. Fiedler loses it on the stick handle as it rolls to the near side corner. There's a heavy hit in the numbers. And we have a penalty coming up to the Chargers as that one goes down for an icing. It's probably going to be either a check from behind. It's going to be a board, which is an automatic 2-10 with 9:34 left here in the first. So that will do it for the first period for, looks like Fiedler. So the Vipers will get the first power play of the game. As that one goes off the boards inside the Viper zone, picked up now by Knoblau. Coming into the zone, Ormsby out to the point for Knoblau. Goes down towards the hash marks, near side boards. Goes behind the net to McKinley. Passes out to McKinnon, far side. He's pressured by Perry. Gathers it in, out to Knoblau at the far side point. Now to Ormsby, over to McKinnon. Good passing play. Scores! Bar downs, Reinhold. It's 2-0 and a power play goal. Fantastic puck movement there by the Vipers power play as they go up 2-0. This one coming at 9:01. We'll see who gets the assists. Face off won by Gross. Spear has it. He'll get it up ice into the Carroll zone. Into the neutral zone. Picked up by Leininger. Knoblau with the assist. And Ormsby with the assist as his far side corner. Gathered in by Blakely, looking for Leininger. Leininger takes it to the near side, goes off the glass, and it's out of the zone. Foot race for DeGroot and looks like Brody Burge. DeGroot will hit the brakes, coming back to the near side, looking for Spear. As it's picked up by Gross. Gross backhands it towards net. There's a heavy hit. As he's back into the neutral zone. Gathered in by number 60, Michael Scully. As that's set down low. Far side. Corner looking for Kosh. I do apologize. Couldn't see the numbers for a little bit there for a second. as it's gathered in by Burge. Up ice to Leininger. Leininger, cross crease past to Blakely, goes wide. Might have been a stick lift by the Vipers defense. And here comes Knoblau. Throws it down low. Picked up now by Craig. Ridge back down to Bertels. He's into the neutral zone, played by Ridge, far side. That pass is not connected, however, icing will be waved off as it's gathered in by number 21 of the Vipers, Blake Ridge. He's pressured now by Wallum. Perry is there trying to knock it away as it's kept alive at the point. Here's Ringenberg to Perry. Backhand is above the net and wide. Gathered in now by the Vipers. It looks like it's Ormsby. Throws it on net. Stick save made by Reinhold. Ormsby out to the point. That one's gathered in by the Vipers and the Chargers as Bertels takes a big hit there from Ringenberg. Near side, Klinke. Off the boards, looking for Perry. That one goes just wide. As it's shot back into the Viper zone. Yeiser tries to stop it. Cannot as it bounced over his stick. Far side corner. Ormsby with it. That one is going to be shot down the ice and will be an icing. 6:20 left here in the first period. 2-0 is our score off a power play goal from Trevor McKinnon. And Jared McKinley picked up a goal earlier on. Face off down inside of the Viper zone to the right of the goaltender Yeiser. Kosh is in there. Looks like he's going up against Mulholland. And Kosh wins the draw. In the neutral zone, Drinkall trying to hit the brakes. He gets pushed down to the ice. Here's Mulholland with a chance. Easy stick save there by Yeiser as it's gathered in by Kyler Smith. He'll send it down the ice. It's a foot race there for Klein as he's trying to beat Reasoner. He's able to do so and sends it near side to Klinke. Out to the point, trying to keep it in as Brown, able to do so. Reasoner at the point. Backhands down low to the far side corner. Reasoner with it, trying to do something with it. He's got a Carroll Charger all over him. That's Klinke. As Brown keeps it at the point. Kosh with it now, however, it's turned over, and here's Drexler. At the blue line, he'll backhand it into the Viper zone. Sent up ice by Rice. As Reasoner had it, he lost it in the skates of Austin. And there's gathered in, poke checked away by the Vipers. Brown giving chase to Wallum. Wallum hits the brakes behind his net. He's got Reasoner pressuring as he goes near side. Cross ice pass, looking for Phillips. Now he fans on it, it's a turnover. Here come the Vipers. McKinnon into the zone. McKinnon with a shot, that's blocked there by Demiri. And trying to get there is Austin, but turned away by DeGroot. Devin Perry trying to come away with it, cannot. Gathered in by the Vipers. It's going to be gathered in DeGroot, near side faceoff circle. Off the boards, up to McKinley. And passes just a little wide. Be gathered in by Demiri, but a turnover to Ian Scott. Gains the zone on the attack. Tries to feed it through, cannot. McKinley, near side boards. Cross ice feed to McKinnon, and it's above the net and wide. Phillips sends it around to the near side, gathered in by DeGroot. Out to the point, and it's a turnover, trying to come away. That's going to be Austin, but McKinnon is there, and he'll send it down the way. It looks like it hit Blakely, and now it's far side with Ian Scott in possession. Up ice to McKinley. McKinley into the zone. Hits the skate of Leininger, but McKinley gets it right back, and he's got Backstrom there to assist. Walks around the defense to Ormsby. Ormsby back to McKinley. Shot save. Rebound is smothered by Reinhold. What a great save sequence there for Reinhold. Take a quick look at that one. McKinley has a far side boards, is initially off the skate of Leininger. McKinley is able to get back, pick up the loose puck. He goes around the defenseman, gets to Ormsby. Ormsby went back to McKinley. The initial shot was saved, and Reinhold lays down and covers it. As the faceoff is won by the Chargers, and Tigner will send it down the ice. Icing's waved off. Yiza will play it behind the net. Gathered in now by Backstrom, looking up ice. That's into the Carroll end, picked up now by Craig. It was off the boards, but it's blocked. As Ormsby's battling for it, it's going to be grabbed by the Chargers. Here's Burge, 3-on-2. Burge looking to centering it to Leininger, but it was blocked. Here's Blakely. Out to Leininger, far side boards. Poke check there, and gathered in by Ormsby. He receives a pass back from Bertels. Here's Ormsby walking the blue line. Ormsby near side corner, still with possession. He's dodging multiple checks and poke checks by the Chargers. He's finally lost it behind the net, and it's gathered in now in the neutral zone into the Vipers. And here's Leininger. Leininger, backhand, and it's in the glove of Yizer. 2:25 left here in the first period. 2-0 is our score. As we'll have a face-off in the defensive zone to the left of the goaltender Yizer. Looks like it's going to be Gross in the draw against Wallem, and the face-off's won by the Vipers after a brief tie-up. Brown backhands it up to Kosh. Trying to come away with it, cannot. It's flipped up into the air, gathered in now by Austin. He gets it to Wallem. Wallem comes down the far side, around the face-off circle. Backhand towards the slide. Nobody was there ready, as that shot from the point is tipped wide by Brown. Klein's there. That shot was blocked by Kosh. Gathered in Wallem, far side. Loses an edge. Backhands it to Perry. Back to Wallem. Wallem looking to the slot to Perry, and is a stick lift there. And another shot's blocked again by Kosh. Clanky gets it out of the Carroll end, gathered by Devin Perry, looking for Wallem, but it's off his skate. Austin will throw it far side corner. Gathered in now by Scully. We go off the boards up to Ormsby. Ormsby gains the zone on the attack as those two, him and a Carroll Charger, collide. There's a shot by Scully that's blocked by Clanky. Drexler pokes it up to Drinkall. That one's loose and gathered in by the Vipers. Ormsby along the Carroll side of the bench. It's going to be pushed into the zone by Drinkall. Drexler's in pursuit of Knoblau. Demiri with it. He'll lose it on the stick handle. Is gathered in by Reasoner. He can get some speed going. Goes around Phillips. Reasoner, Deeks, scores! Austin Reasoner makes it 3-0 with 37 seconds left here in the first period, excuse me. I was looking at the score there for the Vipers. We'll see who gets the assist on the goal. Great move there by Reasoner. Walks around pretty much the entire Carroll defense and has a wide open net. Ian Scott, far side. Unassisted goal for Reasoner. As the Vipers on the attack again. Here's McKinley. Deeks scores! The floodgates opening up now for the Vipers, as that's 2 goals in 15 seconds. Unfortunately, not much the goaltender Reinhold could do on that one. It was just pretty much McKinley just stick handling back and forth, far side, short side, far side, short side. And finally just elects to shoot. Ian Scott picks up an assist. He picks up the lone assist. Here's a shot there by the Vipers. Leininger, that is blocked. And it's into the neutral zone, and that will do it for the first period. The Vipers with a commanding 4-0 lead at the end of the first. We'll take a quick break here on SummitCitySports.com. And we are back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House, where we have a commanding 4-0 lead for the Vipers at the end of the first period. McKinley with 2 goals on the night. McKinnon has a power play goal, and Austin Reesner also picking up a goal. As we get set for the second period. Carroll taking the time, trying to talk things over, get the group refocused. Make sure to get those replays of our goals that have happened so far. We'll get those tweeted out here around the second intermission as we get set for period 2. Face-off won by the Vipers once again. Then now here's a poke check. Blakely on the steal. Blakely centers to Burge, and a save made as it was off the pad of Yeiser. DeGroot with it now. He'll go off the boards looking for Spear. It goes wide. Phillips has it. Up ice to Leininger. Leininger dodges a hit from Kosh, excuse me. And here's Leininger with a chance. That one's stopped by Yeiser. Gathered in now. Phillips, far side, back to Leininger. Brings it back in the zone. The late offsides for the Vipers. Not sure about that one since Carroll brought it back in. There's a shot by Klein, and stopped there with the pads was Yeiser. $14:10 left here in the second period. Just 50 seconds have come off the clock. Face off inside the Viper zone. Another tie-up, and this time it's going to be controlled by Wallum, who throws it on net. Yeiser covers it. This time it's won cleanly by McKinley, as that's sent near for far side by Knoblau. It's a foot race. McKinley is going to beat out the icing call. Far side corner, out to the point for Knoblau. There's a wrister, tipped in front, but the tip shot by Baxter was blocked by Demiri. Along the point, Knoblau with it. He'll lose it, and racing for the puck. Here comes Carroll. It is Austin. Centering feed to Drexler, but it goes wide as he had Ridge right in front of him, as that one is over the glass and out of play. That should put the face-off inside of the Viper zone, and it will. Far side of your screen to the left of Yeiser. Face-off. Won by Blakely as he walked around the centerman there. It's gathered in by Knoblau. He'll race up the ice. Into the zone on the attack. At the point, center and feed to Riesner. Goes wide and is going to be grabbed by Fiedler. He loses it. Here's Riesner. Riesner's shot! And I think that one caught the arm of Reinhold, and it goes out of play. Face-off, far side. Going to be won by Blakely. Interception there to Riesner. Riesner around the net. Goes back to the far side. It's Fiedler's there. That's Tigner, excuse me. As he goes up ice, looking for Leininger. Can't keep it at the point was Ridge. Go off the boards, intercepted by Tigner. Gains the zone. His shot's blocked. That's going to be gathered in by Ridge. Around the corner to Brody Burge. Back out to Leininger, high slot, but the pass is intercepted by the Vipers. Here they come in the neutral zone. Leininger has it now, gets it to Burge. Burge with speed, centering feed to Blakely, who wasn't there. His pass is a little bit ahead of him. Out to the point now for Klein. Back down to Blakely. That one's wristed on net, and it's a glove save by Yeiser. Face-off inside the Viper zone is going to be to the left of the goaltender Yeiser with 12:15 left here in the second period. Bit of a chin strap problem there for Klein as the referees make sure that everybody has their chin straps on to make sure helmets stay on for any kind of big hits that might happen. Part of safety. As here comes the Vipers. McKinley with speed once again. He's boxed out there by Klein. Throws it out of the zone. Can Brown keep it? He does with the diving play. Along the near side face-off circle is going to roll to Leininger, far side. Has to hit the brakes because he had Rice and McKinnon on him. As this backhand's intercepted by McKinnon. Out to McKinley at the point. McKinley to Brown. Brown at one time, and that one's wide of the net. Leininger throws it down the ice, and that one goes for an icing. Looks like both teams will change up. 11:26 left here in the second period. Face-off will be down inside the Carroll defensive end as the Vipers still maintain the 4-0 lead. Devin Perry to the draw. It's going to be won by Gross. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty on the play. Cross check. It's going to be on Devin Perry. This one coming at 11:19 left in the second period. The Vipers back on the power play. They are 1 for 1 as they scored on the earlier boarding call to number 17 Fiedler. It looks like he has served his 10-minute misconduct and is back on the ice. Face-off won by the Vipers. McKinley out to McKinnon at the point. McKinnon with it. That one goes to Ormsby with a pass from Knoblau. Knoblau back to Ormsby. Ormsby with a shot. Scores! 5-hole. And it's another power play goal. 5-0 Vipers. Not quite sure if Reinhold was ready for that one, as in all honesty, he didn't really move on the shot. Kind of stayed up. I think he was trying to look around the screen. Face-off won by the Chargers this time. Here's Fiedler. Fiedler a shot. That one's wide of the net. Knoblau with the assist. And he'll pick up the lone assist as that one's poked out by Kosh. Klein with it as that one's sent into the Viper zone. Yeiser plays it to the boards. Spear almost loses an edge on that one as he'll pick up the loose puck. Spear comes up the middle, now to the near side. Throws it towards Kosh, but it goes just wide of his stick as he gets it right back, though, far side corner. There's a backhand chance. Glove save made by Reinhold. .17 left here in the second period. 5-0 is our score. And looks like we'll have a goaltending change. Carson Carteau will come in relief for the goaltender Reinhold. It's kind of been one of those nights for the goaltender Reinhold. Here's a center feed. DeGroot with a shot. Stick save made. Rebound is cleared out to the point. Not much defensive help, though, for Reinhold. A lot of two odd man rushes, a couple breakaways that the Vipers have capitalized on. Near side corner right now is going to be controlled by the Vipers. Looks like it's DeGroot. Over to Backstrom. Backstrom with a... Well, he almost tries to get the shot off, but he's pulled down by Demiri. Probably going to be a hooking call. And it's a holding. So Demiri will go for holding at 9:44. And a deadly Vipers power play comes right back out as they are 2 for 2, looking to make it 3 for 3. Reasoner the draw. He'll go up against Wallem. Reasoner wins it. Here's Knoblau. Goes down far side corner. Rolls over McKinley's stick. And it's out to, looks like McKinnon. To Knoblau. There's a shot. That's redirected. Looks like off the stick of Wallem. It's out to the point again. Goes off the boards. It's blocked by Wallem. Shorthanded opportunity for the Chargers. Wallem to Leininger, but a diving play by Ormsby breaks up the pass. Here come the Vipers the other way. McKinnon stops around the hash marks along the boards. Out to Knoblau at the point, back to McKinnon. McKinnon a shot. That one's knocked away by, I believe, the stick of Klein. Back out to the point. Over to Ormsby. Goes to the corner. Ormsby takes it behind the net. Still with possession, out to McKinnon at the point. Walks the line, onside play, shot, save made by Carteau. One minute even remaining in the power play for the Vipers. 8:44 left here in the second period. It's a 5-0 lead in favor of the Vipers. Score remains the same. I think that'll enter running clock in the third period. Tigner has it now, far side corner. He'll wrap it around to the near side, kept alive at the point by Backstrom. Backstrom taking a look at his options, goes out to the point for DeGroot. Over to Bertels. Back to DeGroot. He'll tip it over to Backstrom. Backstrom a shot. That one's sticked away by Carteau. Far side boards coming away with it. Looks like the Vipers. Out to DeGroot at the point. Over to Backstrom. Backstrom with another try. Save made. Rebound. Boxed out by Clanky. As that one's gathered in by Tigner, who sends it down the ice. Great job there by Tigner as he clears it, and also good defensive play by Klein, who boxed out the Vipers' shot as that one is thrown on net by DeGroot. Back to even strength now. As that one's in the near side corner. DeGroot tied up by Klenke. And looks like they're going to blow the play dead. Faceoff's going to be brought out in the neutral zone. Kind of wish I had an explanation for everybody, but I'm not quite sure why that play was blown dead. Either way, faceoff won by the Vipers, but it's stolen by Blakely. Blakely with a shot that's above the net and wide. Tigner backhands it down low. My words are going faster than what I can think here. Here's Tigner. Tigner, centering feed, knocked away by Brown. And here comes Spear. Spear with speed, knocked away by Klenke. As his near side into the Carroll end is going to be gathered in now by the Chargers. But it's a turnover. As here comes Kosh. Intercepted by Burge. Burge goes up the far side as he's poke checked there by the point by Rice. Around the face-off circle, here's Blakely trying to feed it through the low slot. There's a chance by Burge! And he just finds the pad of Yeiser. As a slow-moving shot along the ice almost crept through the 5-hole as the goaltender Yeiser was trying to get back up. As he saw it just at the last second. 6:36 left here in the second period. 5-0 is our score. Face-off in the Vipers' defensive zone. As that one's won by the Chargers. Craig has to race for the puck. Keeps it alive. Just for a brief moment, though, as Reasoner shoots it out of the zone. Now one's into the legs, and here's Ormsby. Ormsby to the high slot. Shot off the crossbar. That one sent back down low, near side corner. Ormsby centering feeds, blocked by Wallum. Klein is there as he's met with the stick of Reasoner. That one's out to the point. There's a shot. That one's knocked away by Carteau. Shot coming from Blake Ridge. Ridge once again pokes it into the zone, keeps it alive. Here's Smith trying to get it over to Reasoner. Pass goes just wide, kept alive again by Ridge. Here's Ridge. That shot's blocked, and it rolls on net, and it's covered by Carteau. Ormsby just a quarter of the inch from making it 6-0 as he met the crossbar. Great shot chance, though, by the Vipers. As we'll have a face-off in the Carroll defensive zone to the right of the goaltender Carteau. Face-off tied up, and it's going to be picked up by the Vipers. Scott throws it down low to McKinley. He's met there by the defensive play of Mulholland. It's out to the point for Scully. Down to McKinley. Here's McKinnon, a shot, and it might have been blocked by Phillips. At the point, here's DeGroot, a shot. Tipped just wide by Scott. Rebound. Save made Carteau. It's in the mid-slot. There's another shot. Another save made by Carteau. Right now, the puck seems to be just bouncing pretty much onto every Viper stick. The Carroll Chargers having a very difficult time to gathering it in and clearing their zone. Carteau's had to come up with a few great saves early on as he's come in relief here about midway through the second period in relief of the goaltender Reinhold. Face-off won by the Vipers again. That's McKinnon with the shot. Save. Rebound. And another save there by Carteau as Ian Scott picks up the rebound in the mid-slot. So the goaltender Carteau definitely busy here as he's ever since he came in. He looks sharp so far. McKinley to the draw once again against Blakely as it's won by McKinley. Here's McKinnon, a shot. That one's blocked by Burge. finally the Carroll Chargers are able to clear their zone as it's picked up by Leininger. Onside play, but it's stolen by McKinley as he sends Burge down to the ice. And here's McKinnon, poke checked away by Klinke. McKinley at the point. He sends it down low, near side corner. Looks like it's Tigner. Sends it up ice to Blakely. Looks like he and Scully collided. Both go down to the ice. It's gathered in by Leininger. Near side corner, excuse me. It's in the feet of Blakely. Blakely, toe drag, but it's knocked off his stick by Scully. Around the center ice line. Shot into the zone. It's going to be stopped by Yeiser. Picked up by DeGroot. Sends it near side. Backstrom. Pressure by Blakely. Stolen off his stick. Blakely with the move. Scores! 5-hole. So Blakely gets Carroll on the board. Nice move. Cut into the crease. Backhands it 5-hole on the goaltender Yeiser. 4:04 remaining here in the second period. Wallum to the draw against Reesner. It's going to be won by the Vipers as here they come on the attack. Smith at the point. Gets it down low. It's intercepted. An unassisted goal for Blakely as it's going to be gathered in now by Wallum. Here come the Chargers. Wallum a shot. That one's knocked away by Yeiser. Now it looks like Klein's trying to keep it in. He gets to Wallum. There's a shot that's above the net and wide. Carroll's missed the net a lot in this game. Got to do a better job with getting shots on net. That one's out of the zone. Pressured now by Knoblau. It's going to be Smith with the stick lift by Klein. Trying to get it out of the zone. And finally able to do so. Smith goes towards the Vipers bench. It's up in the air again. Still up in the air. And finally it lands on the ice inside the Vipers zone. Picked up now by Brown. Pass over to Knoblau, looking for a stretch pass to Reesner. He finds him. Here's Reesner into the zone. To the high slot. Had to gather it in on Z. Lost it for a brief moment. And is cleared out by number 17, Fiedler. Into the zone. Backhands towards the slot. Shot save made by Yeiser. Near side boards. It is Wallum. Throws it towards the net. Blocked by Reesner. Reesner gains the zone on the attack. Tries to go around. Here's Scott. Scott a shot. Save made. Rebound. And another save made by Carteau. Scully with it. He'll throw it towards the net. Bouncing play there as it's into the pad of Carteau. It looks like they're going to put the face-off all the way down. Looks like they might rule a potential intentional offsides. Yeah, they're going to put the face-off all the way down in the Vipers' end. 2:26 left here in the second period. 5-1. Carroll's on the board. As the face-off is to the right of Yeiser. Looks like McKinnon against Ringenberg, and the face-off's won by McKinnon. That one, it's kept in the zone, but cleared out by McKinnon. Here's McKinley. McKinley to McKinnon. Backhand. Save Carteau. Face off inside the Carroll defensive end to the left of the goaltender Carteau is McKinley against Ringenberg. Face off won by Ringenberg. Here's McKinley though. There's a shot and a save made by Carteau as that one kind of just laid along the face off dot. And finally McKinley found it and threw it on net. That's been happening a lot when McKinley's in the draw. He'll kind of tie it up, try to find the loose puck and get a shot on when he's been in the offensive zone. That one was won by Ringenberg again, and that one's off the glass. Scully can't keep it in. Here's Ringenberg coming down the ice of speed. He takes a heavy hit by DeGroot. Shoulder to shoulder, though. Here's Demiri to the slot. Demiri with another move. Backhand try by Number 15, Camden Drexler, rolled off his stick. It's going to be gathered in now by Scully. That one is off the boards hard, and it goes down for icing. Great chance there as Demiri went around two of the Vipers defensemen and got a pass to Drexler. Unfortunately, it rolled off his stick at the last second, so he wasn't able to get much of a shot off. 1:36 left here in the second period. 5-1 is our score. Face-off inside the Vipers zone. Face-off won by Gross. Failed clearing attempt by Ridge. Has it in the near side corner. Blakely with it now. Backhand try to wall him is blocked. This is still near side. Looks like Wallem is in there, battling with one of the Vipers. Blakely's there to assist, and we're going to have a penalty coming up to the Vipers. It's going to be on Ridge. Might be a hooking call, or it might be a hold. Hooking. So the Carroll power play is on the ice now for the first time. 1:13 left in the second period. So unless they score, they're going to be on the power play for the rest of the period. And they could desperately use a goal right now. Face off, tied up, and it's going to be sent out to the point by Knoblau, but kept alive by Klein. Tigner, far side. Back to the near side for Klein. To the corner. Might be Blakely. It's out to the point. Or no, it's Wallem, excuse me. Who's near side right now with possession. Under a minute to play here in the second. Far side for Tigner. Back to Wallem. It's in his skates. It's the center feed there is blocked. Here's Tigner a drive. That one's blocked by Reasoner. Here's Wallem. Cross-ice feed. Scores! And that one is Blakely. He gets his second straight goal. It's 5-2. Nice cross-ice feed by Wallem. Has Carroll down by 3 with 39 seconds left here in the second period. Chargers trying to mount a comeback now, as is brought inside the zone by Klein. Here's McKinnon, a shot and a save made by Carteau. Klein sounds like he'll get an assist as well on the Blakely goal that was just scored. Face-off won by Blakely. There's a shot blocked in front as he shot it through as the initial face-off win was put through the feet of the Vipers centerman, McKinley. Klein, far side corner with 17 left on the clock. Out to the point. Scully, a wrist shot, and that one's wide. Sent down low. Here's McKinnon to McKinley. Far side corner. 5 seconds left in the period. That one's gathered in. Scully at the point. Keeps it alive. Throws it down low. And that will do it for the second period, as the Carroll Chargers are down by 3. Vipers taking a 5-2 lead into the intermission. We'll be back with your intermission highlights here. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
This league promotes finding diamonds in the rough. Kids that didn't have an opportunity, they're on the wrong team, they had the wrong coach. If we can find those kids, which we have 20 of them now, that we build a team in 45 days.
I look at like amazing facilities and like the coaching staff, like everything looked perfect for me.
It's kind of a no-brainer for me.
Here I heard was very professional, and I had absolutely no idea there was such a big hockey community.
Saw the amazing facilities here and coaching staff.
Felt like it was a good fit for me. I noticed my confidence got up.
I think the system starts with what you do off the ice, right? And that's been our biggest challenge, right, is taking these kids from different places in the world, right, and bringing them in and trying to establish a culture. And it's been difficult, right, to teach discipline, to teach accountability, to show up on time, right? That's where it all starts. We have the resources that, frankly, other programs don't have, and we try to utilize them to the best of our abilities.
I mean, they'll help each individual out as well as like all team stuff. So they do a good job giving everybody what they need to get better at, or what they think they should be working on more. Our schedule's really nice during the week. We get a lot of ice time in the gym. All the facilities here are brand new, super nice, from the gym to the locker room. The rink is unreal as it is.
We work out twice a week here, and our trainers give us as much of resources as they can to push us and make us better off the ice, to help us on the ice too. All of our workouts are kind of tailor-made for hockey players. And
the coaching staff helped me get better, like offensively. John Solway helped me like work on my stride, my edges.
His teaching is really good. He processes it in a way that makes it easy for us to kind of reciprocate what he's doing in a way that's kind of lower to our level.
For them to see the professionalism and the support that they have, I mean, it's second to none. It's remarkable to see, these guys, getting the chance to, talk to the, people in the community and the kids, and the opportunity to really have that moment to themselves, right? And have that opportunity to essentially, live the day in the life of what it's like to play pro hockey, right? I mean, they're around the Fort Wayne Comets. Earlier in the year, guys were coming out, and helping the kids. And it's remarkable because they get to see what it takes to play at the next level. Right?
Not only Josh, but we've got Jerry Most, who helps with our goaltending, and Paris Duffus, who is a familiar name for Fort Wayne fans, that really helps our goalies off the ice. And I think gives them the mental approach that they need to advance to the next level, as we know that's really important with goaltending.
He preaches accountability. He always makes sure accountability on and off the ice, actually. He makes sure we're doing the right things off the ice, and we're, more importantly, doing the right things on the ice, making sure we're, always just ready to go, ready to play, never having our minds stray throughout a game or a practice, always be just ready to go.
We tell these kids all the time, from high school till about college to your junior years, you've got 7 to 8 years to work really hard and get your life on the right path, or you can goof off and not pay attention and get involved with the wrong people, and then the rest of your life after that 8 years is going to be pretty difficult, right? So trying to get them prepared for the real world is priority number one.
There's a lot of hockey players in the world, and you're not all going to make the highest team and not get noticed, or you might become the best hockey player you've ever been at 20. You don't know when you're going to come out of your shell. So they have to have this opportunity to play, or they may never be seen.
And so we are back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. We're in the middle of our intermission, where the Vipers are up 5-2 on the Carroll Chargers. Joe, what do you think of how things are going so far?
Well, we've played 30 minutes, and I'd say for a solid 25 of those, the Vipers had 100% done exactly what they wanted to do and completely had their way with Carroll. But as given by the 2 goals in the last 5 minutes of that period, I think Carroll has definitely stabilized and fought back a little bit. And so, coming in, if it would have been 5-0, I probably would have said that this game was just about out of hand with the way the Vipers had been playing. But right now, Carroll's got the momentum, so I think they still got a chance in this one. And with some of the saves that they've been getting, I think Carteau came in. Didn't allow a goal the entire time, did he?
No, he can't. He hasn't allowed a goal yet since he replaced Reinhold. But he's been busy.
Yeah,
very busy to say the least.
He's definitely seen plenty of shots. So he's gotten acclimated quickly to this one. He's made some good saves as well on some of these quality scoring chances that the Vipers have been getting. Just in prime scoring areas, Carroll's defense really just not doing a very good job right now of defending. I mean, just straight up. 5 goals. That first period was just brutal. I think they scored 3 goals in the first period, and 2 of them where you could probably put most of the blame for those on the defense. Reisner goes right around one player and nobody gets back fast enough. That one, it kind of is what it is. Reinhold was a little bit out of the way of his net. Probably could have made a better decision on that one. And then McKinley gets that puck, and he tucks it on the right side after doing a little backhand forehand move, which was pretty nice. But there's a defenseman there, I believe. And he's just kind of standing there. That puck comes to McKinley. He doesn't get a stick lift or push him or any of that. So the defense just has to be better for Carroll if they're going to have a chance to win this one. The offense has gotten there. The goaltending is there. But the goaltending only gets you so far when you're getting, oceans of high-quality chances. So I think that's really where Carroll needs to focus on cleaning up their game, is on that defensive side of the puck. And the offense will come from that. I mean, we've seen they scored 2 goals here in the last 5 minutes. So it's possible.
Now, the thing is, with the Carroll offense, one thing that they're struggling with doing right now is hitting the net. I can't tell you how many times I've lost count of how many times they've shot wide above the net.
Yeah, multiple times they've missed the net. I definitely agree with you on that one. And, they've also had a couple of chances get broken up by good plays by the Vipers defense. I think it was shorthanded where Ormsby came back and broke up what was turning into a little bit of a 2-on-1 situation with Woolham bringing the puck in here on this near side. But the chances are starting to come for Carroll. They started to settle in this game, so they just got to keep that going. It's 3 goals. It's going to be a lot, don't get me wrong. Geyser has played pretty good for the majority of this game, and if he starts seeing more pucks, he'll get more warmed up. Honestly, he probably could have taken a nap in the first period and been just fine. So he's getting warmed up. And then that'll probably play in the Vipers' hands, honestly. It's tough for goalies, Brandon. I'm sure you can talk about this one a little bit. When you have a tough time staying focused when you're not getting very many shots. I know that was a problem that Tampa Bay Lightning goalie Andrei Vasilevsky had admitted to at times. I think it was last season, but, time blends together at this point with how long it's been since what's technically last season. It was weird because you'd think it'd be the opposite, but in the games where he saw fewer shots, his save percentage was significantly lower than in games where he saw 40 shots, 50 shots. His save percentage is really high. So I'm sure you could speak a little bit more about that than I can, being a former goalie yourself. But
a lot of goalies I've talked to, Nick Boucher, former Comets, Jerry Festa, Charlie Effinger. I've talked to a lot of the former Comets. Everybody likes more shots because it helps keep them in the game. When you only face, 6 shots through 2 periods, it's hard to stay focused in the game because you don't have that. You don't have that pressure. Yeah, it's hard to keep focused because you're not facing as much workload. You don't have a feel for the puck. There's only so much warm-ups can do to help you get a feel for the puck. So a lot of goaltenders, while they don't like those 60, 70 shot games, secretly they do because it helps keep them focused.
Yeah, and especially with the first period, probably didn't help Geyser very much as well because, coming out of warm-ups in the first period, Carroll probably only had 2 or 3 shots. Now, obviously they got a few more than that in the second period, but can't be tough going with only those warm-up shots and not seeing probably more than 10 shots so far this game. And then on the opposite side of that, you got Carteau and Reinhold, who have just been, for the most part, bombarded with shots. So they are just feeling a rhythm. Reinhold didn't exactly go his way tonight. But like I said, some of that is hard to blame on him. And like I said with Carteau as well, who's stepped in and done a pretty good job. so far in relief, and I'm sure he'll be hoping to continue that.
Yeah, definitely a much better position for the Chargers than what they would have been going into the third down 5-0, because I think that'd be running clock at that point. I think it's a 5-goal. I think if I remember, it's a 5-goal differential.
It might be more than 5, because I mean they were up 5-0 for a few
Well, it
minutes
doesn't
at
kick
least.
in until the third period.
Oh, you're right. All right. Yeah, well, I
Unless
mean,
it's like I think it'll go in effect. If it's like a 10-goal differential, it'll go in effect immediately. It might be like 7 or 8. I don't remember. I know there is the 5-goal. I think it's a 5-goal lead.
It
goes into effect at the third period, but I think there's another one where it's like 7, 8, like 8, 9, 10 or something like that. It will go in effect immediately.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but that break definitely came at a good time for the Vipers, allowing them to kind of reset and refocus a little bit.
Well, up next, our next game will be at 9:20 tonight, pushing the start time back later and later as we're dealing with, making sure everybody is moving in and out pretty good with the social distancing and everything. So 9:20 is going to be the start time of the Leo Homestead game. I'm not sure how many more games are going to be pushed back like that. It kind of all will just depend on how things go here.
Yeah, hopefully not many. Well, fortunately, on next Saturday, the games will be, I mean, there's two sides of the coin, but the games won't be quite so spread out since they're on a Saturday afternoon. But
the downside, obviously, is going to be they're on two separate rinks right around.
Overlap.
Yeah, they'll overlap. So, unfortunately, we'll kind of have to make a decision here on Summit City Sports on which one we're going to want to do, because by the time one game ends, the 3:50 game, you think that'll be done by like 5:20, 5:30 probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, that just wouldn't leave enough time to move over here.
Because you got to tear down all the equipment, especially with you, the camera, being on the scaffolding over there.
Yeah.
With Rink 1, it wouldn't give us much time to get tore down and get over here, especially with the way you got to leave the building now.
Yeah.
You won't be able to walk directly across. You will have to go out of the building, walk all the way around to the correct entrance, and then walk all the way up the stairs around the ZAM doors down here on Rink 3, up the stairs and here.
It's a process.
Definitely a hike.
Well, who knows? Maybe we'll split us up and grab another camera person. I mean, I don't know how much basketball will be going on with the SAC tournament not happening this year around that time. So, actually, that's like a whole week later usually. But we'll see what happens. We got a week and a half to plan and figure out what our what we're going to be doing. And then I think after that there might be a 2 or 3 week break. I don't know if we'll be back again until like the second week of January maybe. For the winter break and stuff, so we'll have to check.
Normally we'd have our schedule to look at here on the back of the pamphlets that they hand out, but they're not doing that right now. They're just making sure everybody understands the protocols and everything here for the new rink procedures. So what normally would have our schedule is not there, so we're kind of just taking this by a week-by-week basis, unless the schedule's up on the Fort Wayne Amateur Hockey Association website, which I'll probably look at that later during the time frame that we have between the first and second games. But the teams have returned to the ice. The referee has blown his whistle, kind of getting ready to get things going here. As Vipers are up by 3, it's 5-2. Thanks again, Joe, joining me on the mic during the intermissions. It's nice to have someone to talk to during the intermissions and everything. As he has officially returned to the camera. As we get set for the third period puck drop, it looks like it's going to be Blakely going up against Ormsby. It'll be interesting to see how the Chargers will respond here, as they got life, but they're going to need to get something fast, as the Vipers have played a very defensively sound game, and the Yzer isn't giving too much for them to work with. Here's Leininger in his defensive zone behind the net. Far side now, pressured by Ormsby. Cuts back to the near side face-off circle. Stretch pass finds Brody Burge. He takes a heavy hit there by DeGroot, as Leininger has a near side corner. Still tied up along the boards now. It's going to roll to the corner. DeGroot sends it far side. And Tamiri will get there. Can he keep it? He does. Burge down to Blakely. It bounces over his stick. And Blakely has it. Trying to center it, but stolen by DeGroot. But Blakely gets it right back and sends it down to the near side boards. Here's Phillips with a shot. Tipped in front by Blakely. As that pretty much just stayed right along the ice. It's an easy stick save by Yeiser, who covers the puck. And the faceoff will be inside the Viper zone. And it's going to be to the left of the goaltender Yeiser. Faceoff won by Wallum. It's going to be gathered in by the Vipers as it rolls to the point. Tigner a shot, and that one's right into the gut. Carroll with 12 shots through 2 periods. It sounds like the Vipers had about 29 or 39, I believe. This faceoff's won by the Vipers. McKinnon. There's Perry with a chance, and it rolls off his stick. It's gathered in by McKinley, who throws it off the boards. It's going to be gathered in by Clanky. That one goes off the glass into the neutral zone, gathered now by Ridge, who goes far side for Knoblau, who bounces it off the boards, and it's going to be gathered in by the Chargers. There's a shot along the ice, knocked away by the stick of Yeiser. As it's gathered once again by the Vipers. Knoblau sends a pass through the feet of McKinley. As it's gathered in now by Devin Perry. Perry dodges a poke check by McKinley as he gets it up to Wallum. Wallum coming in the zone with speed. Goes to the far side corner. Pressure now. He takes a bump from Scully. As it's gathered in now, McKinnon and Perry battling for possession. That one's gathered in by the Vipers. Stretch pass to McKinley. Goes off his leg, so icing's waved off. So what was a missed pass actually helps them as it connected with the leg of McKinley's. It's a heavy hit by Perry. Wallum has it behind net. Poke check to Spear. Spear with a chance, and he fans on the shot. Gathered in now by Perry. Perry throws it to the far side corner. It's going to be picked up by DeGroot. He bounces off the boards and is gathered in now by the Chargers. Here's Ringenberg. On the near side corner, he's wrapped up with Scully. Shot by Fiedler is knocked away by Yeiser. There's going to be a penalty coming up to the Vipers for hooking. As Carroll will go back on the power play. They are 1 for 1. It's going to be on Scully for hooking. 12:07 left here in the third period. This could really help Carroll's chances with getting this tied up. If they can get a goal here, it'll make it a 2-goal game. Obviously, it would be a big momentum boost for the Vipers if they can clear it and kill the penalty. Face-off won by the Vipers, but the clearing attempt is gathered in. Craig a shot. That one's above the net and wide. Blakely ties up DeGroot far side boards. Reasoner has it in his feet. It's poked away. Klein at the point. Over to Leininger. Far side boards. Taking a look at his options. Has a little bit of time as DeGroot did not push. Here's Klein. Back over to Leininger. Leininger still taking a look at his options. Has plenty of time. Goes it over to Klein. Near side point. There's a shot. Glove save made by Yeiser. Notice right there as Leininger had it at the far side boards and walked to the point. He wasn't really pressured by the Vipers' penalty kill as they just kind of stayed between him and the net and any potential passing lanes. So he kind of just stick handling there all by himself. Just plenty of time to take a look at his options. There's going to be a new face-off as McKinnon's chased out. That one's won by Wallum. Wallum a shot, but is blocked there by Ridge. And along the point. And it's going to be gathered in now by Perry. Perry with it. Out to Klein, I believe that is, as that one's directed into the safety netting. As the pass from number 14 for the Carroll Chargers, or excuse me, yeah, that's Klein. As his pass to Tigner bounces off his stick into the safety netting, and the faceoff will be just outside of the Vipers zone. Yeah, faceoff's won by Perry as he gets it just inside of the Viper zone. It still looks like along the blue line here on your camera screen. I know we got these pipes in the way. This is part of the barriers along the new Indiana Tech locker rooms that are directly below our feet up here. As that one is rolling far side, it's a foot race between Klein and McKinnon. Poke check there by Perry. Now it's near side. Trying to get it out of the zone. Goes off the boards. It's up ice to Wallem, but it's knocked away by Knoblau. It's gathered in by Klein. Up ice to Perry, who gains the zone on the attack. Near side boards. Cuts in the middle. Another nice move, and it's shot through the crease and wide. Tigner with it. Neutral zone. There's a heavy hit by Scott. It's kind of about a 50-50 on a trip, but here's Ian Scott with a nice move. Scores! Fantastic play there by Ian Scott. Makes it 6-2 in favor of the Vipers. We'll see if he has any assists on the play. Off the draw, it's going to be gathered in by Demiri. Brings it to the near side. It's in the neutral zone. Unassisted on the goal. As DeGroot has it. Up ice. It's around the far side corner. Now sent to the near side. Looked like by Craig. As it's stolen by Leininger. Leininger on the breakaway. Leininger dekes. And it's shot wide of the net. DeGroot and Leininger went into the boards pretty hard. Looks like Leininger went in feet first. They're calling a hooking, and it looks like they're just going to give it a normal penalty. I think the ref was conferring with the linesman there, seeing if they were going to feel the need for a penalty shot, but they elect to go with a normal penalty on DeGroot for hooking. I don't think we've had a penalty shot on the Summit City broadcast this year, and I think it's been about 2 years since we've last had a penalty shot aired on our feeds. Actually, I think there was a Homestead penalty shot last year, so I think it's been about a year since our last penalty shot. Either way, Carroll is on the power play here as faceoff's won by the Chargers. Tied up is Leininger, trying to get it towards the net. It's into the feet of Wallem. Wallem, far side corner. Centering, oh, what a cross-eyes chance by Brody Burge, but it gets shot wide. Here's Wallem behind the net. It's loose, been picked up by Knoblau. Goes into the neutral zone. Goes around Klein, but he gets pressured by Klein as he was able to pick speed back up. As it's brought into the near side. Wallem leaves it for Leininger. Leininger stops around the hash marks. He blows the tire. As that one is shot into the neutral zone. Shot. Stretch pass in the near side. Finds Wallem as it goes back to Klein. Gains the zone. Far side. That one shot just wide of the net. As he's gathering at the point. That one cleared out of the zone. Here comes Kosh. Kosh trying to get around Wallem. Cannot. Is a good defensive play by Wallem. Comes back and now they go up 3-on-2. Wallem tries to dangle around Brown, but a good poke check there. Knocks it away. Perry at the point. Over to Burge. Burge sent to Wallem. Tipped in. That one's blocked by Brown. And that one's cleared out of the zone by Kosh. 30 seconds remaining in the Carroll power play. 8:05 remaining here in the third. It's 6-2 as Perry has it. Gains the blue line. Far side. Backhand. That one's blocked by Brown. Near side corner. Ringenberg tries to feed the slot as it's knocked off the stick of Ormsby by Austin, but it's eventually cleared by the Vipers. And then Perry throws it back inside the Viper zone as Ridge will airmail it right back out. Power play is over for the Vipers. Now it's a far side. Picked up now by Blakely. It's off his stick. Centering feed to Ringenberg, and Yiser makes the save. Looks like they'll put the face off at the right side of Yiser. It's 7:24 left here in the third. Face off, controlled and tied up by the Vipers. DeGroot has it. Goes off the boards, trying to clear it as Austin Reasoner. As finally DeGroot gets it out of the zone. That one's put in, far side, picked up by Tigner. Far side corner with it. He'll gather it up, and that stretch pass is blocked by Smith, but Ringenberg steals it. Goes far side corner. Center feed to Austin, knocked away. Here's a drive by Klinke, and that one's blocked. Smith has it. Coming down the ice with speed. Riley Smith into the zone. Smith a shot, blocker save. Rebound chance by Spear, cannot be settled down as it rolls to the near side corner. Still along the near side boards, gathered in now by, looked like Leininger as that pass is intercepted. That one's in the glove of Carteau. Chance, and the rebound chance is also gathered in by Carteau. The initial shot by, I think it was Smith who backhanded into the zone, bounced out of the glove of Carteau and kind of dropped right at his feet. He had to dive down and make a stop. As the faceoff will be inside the Carroll zone. Face-off controlled by the Vipers. There's a shot by McKinnon. Stop. Rebound. Gathered in far side corner by McKinley. Drop pass to McKinnon. Back to McKinley as a shot, and it's wide in the net. Demiri throws it around to the near side boards. We gathered in. Here's Ian Scott. That one's off the iron. I think that's a third post hit now by the Vipers this game as it's cleared out of the zone. Far side corner. Going to be gathered in by Fiedler as he has Rice all over him. It's going to be gathered in by Knoblau. Oh, turnover in the zone. Here's Fiedler trying to feed Drexler. And it's wide of the net and into the near side corner. Knoblau with it. Pressure by Drinkall as that pass finds Ian Scott. And there's a pass up to McKinnon who gains the zone. There's McKinnon trying to feed the middle, but cannot. And Brown cannot keep it at the point. It rolls just over the line. Scully goes around to Demiri. It's into the near side corner. Scully with possession. Along the near side is McKinley. He gets bumped off a play, gathered now by Demiri. Demiri's pass is blocked, and it's kept in by, wow, nice between the legs pass by McKinley. Here's Ormsby. Ormsby skates out to the point. That is blocked by Leininger as he's racing Ormsby for possession. As Leininger gives a heavy hit on Ormsby. That one's towards the far side corner, and that one's shot down the length of the rink, and it'll go for an icing. That one really stung Ormsby. Face-off one by Burge. Over to Craig. That pass is a little too hard. Gathered in now by Kosh. It's a 2-on-1 for the Vipers. Kosh has Backstrom. Kosh, a shot, scores! Darcy Kosh scores to make it 7-2 Vipers. That is his first goal and first point of the season for the Vipers. At 4:09 left here in the third. That replay will be tweeted out here in a few minutes as the faceoff is won by the Vipers. Scully intercepts a pass. He's got Kosh in the high slot. Scully along the hash marks. Out to the point. Backstrom a shot. Tipped by Kosh. Or that's Gross, excuse me. An unassisted goal for Kosh. As here comes the Chargers the other way. Wallem behind the net now. Far side corner. To Blakely, near side. Nolan Blakely backhands it back to Wallem. That one's chipped out there by Gross. As Backstrom's racing Craig for it. Got a step as Craig and Backstrom go down hard. As there is Gross, intercepted now by Nolan Blakely. It's kept alive at the point. Spear has it, although he's got a battle Leininger, and Leininger comes away with it. That one's gathered now by Bertels. Gains the zone on the attack. Goes to the near sideboard, center feed, nobody there. As most of the Vipers were changing on the play. As now Leininger has it. Over to Burge in the middle of the ice. Goes to the far side, tries to go back to the middle, is blocked out there by Knoblau. That one into the neutral zone now. There is Burge. Now it's at the point, near side, and that one's blocked. Here come the Vipers the other way. But Klinke does a good job getting back and breaks up the pass. As here goes the Chargers the other. Ringenberger's shot. That one's wide of the net. In the neutral zone, Burge rifles it into the zone. He's going to be stopped behind the net by Yeiser. Bumped off there. It's at the point. Klinke. All fans on the shot. As here's Wallem at the point. Wallem trying to come away with it, cannot. Gathered in now by Klinke. That one's intercepted. Here comes Brown the other way. 3-on-2 for the Vipers. Brown to Riesener, and that one is directed wide, and we're going to have a penalty, interference. It might be on the Vipers. Looks like it's going to be Kosh. .131 left here in the third period. Chargers on the power play. Face-off won by the Chargers. However, it is going to be almost gathered in by Riesener in the slot. It's going to be sent up to Perry. On the near side corner, gathered now by DeGroot. Goes off the boards, and that one rolls into the safety netting. Play whistle down. And we are indeed under the running clock from the goal of Darcy Kosh. Face-off won by the Vipers. DeGroot ties it up on the boards. Here's a chance. It's loose in the crease, and a heavy hit there by Scott. As I think, yeah, Ian Scott's going to go to the box for interference. This one coming at 34 seconds remaining here in the third. Waltham to the draw against McKinnon. 34.8 left here in the third period. That one's wrapped around to the far side. Klein out to the point. Here's Austin. Austin a shot. That's blocked by McKinley. Demiria shot. That's blocked by DeGroot and cleared out of the zone. As that one's thrown back in briefly and will be stopped by Yeiser. DeGroot has it with 7 seconds remaining here in the third. Looks like they're just going to clear the zone, and that will do it. The Vipers take the win here. 7-2 is the final. As the Vipers will overtake first place with a record of 4 wins and 1 loss now for 8 points. And they will hold it until at least the result of our second game, as Leo will go up against Homestead. The goals through the game, it was Jared McKinley picking up the first goal. Trevor McKinnon got the second for the Vipers. Austin Reisner was able to pick up the third for the Vipers, and then McKinley got the fourth. The power play goal by Ormsby made it 5-0 for the Vipers, and then it was 2 goals by Nolan Blakely that had it 5-2 through 2. Then in the third period, Ian Scott made it 6-2 with 10:06, and then the final goal for the 7-2 lead, that's where the final was Darcy Kosh, who picked up the goal at 4:09, and that's where we stood through the final frame. The Vipers win 7-2. We thank you for joining us here on Summit City Sports for the conclusion of the Fort Wayne Vipers and Carroll Chargers. We look forward to seeing you here for the next game or next week, which would be the next games would be Saturday the 19th. So we thank you for tuning in here on Summit City Sports, and we'll